Hi and welcome to my channel. So we're going to be talking about how to become a police officer in the UK. So this is an amazing opportunity that is currently being advertised across the UK for people that want to get the training to become police officers. So they'll pay you basically, most of them are paying about £30,000 per year to train you to become a qualified officer. Upon successful completion of your training, then obviously you go to a normal full-time salary that a police officer would earn in the UK. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you, what the requirements are. And so if you're new to my channel, look, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate your time. And I'll be telling you what are the requirements to apply, how much can you expect to earn, how long is the course for, what are the future career prospects that you can expect, and why is this such a fantastic opportunity, and why you should 100% consider applying for this. And look, I have a free newsletter where I share information about free visa sponsorship opportunities in the UK. That's to move or to switch if you're already in the UK. Career progression opportunities in the UK. Because look, if you are in this country, it is full of opportunities. And so making the most of those opportunities is the least that you and I can do. So I make sure that I'm bringing those opportunities to you. If you check the comment section below, I've dropped a link to my newsletter. If you join that newsletter, then I send that info directly to your inbox. So you're not relying on the YouTube algorithm for such vital information for your personal and professional growth and development. Also, when you're thinking about side hustle ideas, I'm very much into side hustles and work from home opportunities because retiring early is not going to come from your normal 9 to 5 job. It won't. It's only going to be enough, if at all, to pay your bills. But if you want to live a really comfortable life, you want to retire early like me, that's my mission, that's my vision, that's my plan, then you need to do more. So again, I'm going to share all of that information directly with you through your inbox. It's not going to take you 20 seconds to join. You drop your name and email and you're part of that newsletter. Again, like I said, I've dropped it in the comment section. It's still got my contact details if you have anything personal to share. Otherwise, use the comment section below for any queries, thoughts, ideas, recommendations, anything whatsoever. So becoming a police officer in the UK is one of the most honorable and prestigious jobs that you can do. And there are two main pathways to become an officer in the UK. There is a graduate entry level, which means that you've already got a degree in any subject. You can follow that pathway. And there's another pathway where if you don't have a degree, you can follow. And look, what I'm saying, you're going to be paid. So you're not paying to study or anything. They'll pay you to do the training, to become a fully qualified police officer. And right now, because this is something that is linked, very closely linked with universities, there are lots of applications open now in the UK, basically because each section has its own independent police training academy. It's not like there's one place where all the police officers are trained and then they are moved around. No. If you want to work, say, I don't know, in Birmingham, you need to apply for the policing kind of academy over there, and then they will shortlist you, go through the interview process. Once you're successful, then you would attend the universities there and work for that specific police academy. So that's kind of how it works. Obviously in London, you've got the Metropolitan Police. Those ones are even more prestigious. They're the highest paid officers, obviously. So again, if you want to become a Metropolitan Police, you need to check the London ones. And how you find these is really, really, really super easy. And by the way, I don't know if I've told you about the requirements in case you're wondering. So you need to have GCSE maths and English, obviously, because you need to be able to read, you need to be able to write if you're becoming a police officer. Because when people come and report those cases, you need to make those reports, about the case. You need to be able to communicate with the community as an officer. It's a very social job. So again, because obviously we know that from recent data, most of what the police officers deal with is not necessarily about crime per se. Yes, they do have a certain percentage that they deal with crime, but most of their job is on like managing mental health and community support, just reassuring people, talking to people. You know what I mean? That's what most of it is about. So you need to really have those you need to be empathetic basically and be able to work well under pressure, because it can be a very high pressured environment as with all the other emergency services. So you need your GCSE maths and English. You need a very good stamina. Obviously, you're gonna go through those tests. Criminal records, you need to make sure that you're plain and clean, because if you're becoming an officer, obviously you should at least be a good example, to the rest of us. So that's another requirement. You're going to go through those health checks as well to make sure that you're fit enough for the job. You're going to go through those physical tests. You're going to go through those tests really to assess your ability to read and write, basically, and to be able to make informed decisions. How do you act under pressure? They're going to test you on all those things. Once you're successful, then obviously you get the formal training. By the way, in case you're watching this, you're wondering who I am. My name is Melvis. I currently work as an advanced nurse practitioner here in the UK. I moved a few years ago as I was working as a carer in a nursing home, so nothing to do with policing, obviously. But I'm just really passionate about career progression in the UK. What else can we do? And for this year, especially, I've decided that I'm going to be bringing those jobs that are not necessarily healthcare related, and things that we should also consider career pathways that are very lucrative, very full of opportunities, but that we are not really taking advantage of. And so that's how I have gotten into, all these videos and sharing all these opportunities. And I do hope that people are benefiting from them. I know that, many people apply for these positions to get successful. And it's just about knowing what else is out there. So I've got a private career coaching program where I support, nurses, carers, students, student nurses, prospective student nurses, anybody that's looking for those jobs in the UK, free visa sponsorship opportunities. I can support you with that journey. What is needed, who is offering sponsorship, what are the requirements, how do you position yourself, your CV, your personal statement, your interview preparation. I offer all of that through my private coaching program. If you're keen, if you check the description box below or the about section of this YouTube channel, you'll find a link to that program. Once you join, then we would have that one-to-one conversation, go through, everything, and then find a way forward, so that at the end of that conversation, you have a clear pathway, knowing that this is what you're going to be working into, this is what you're going to be working on week after week after week, until you achieve all of your goals and live a successful life, because that's the point of all of this. So if you simply go online and you're keen on the policing opportunities, if you put policing jobs, in the UK, they're all going to pop up. All these apprenticeships, all these training programs. And then if you've already got a degree, you go for the, obviously degree pathway. And if you don't, you will see the pathway that is for people that don't have a degree yet. And then you just apply. So once you apply, obviously you'll be working as a police officer in training, so you'll be doing the actual job, and then also going to university. So you're going to have coursework, and then at the end of that, you're going to graduate with a degree in policing, so a Bachelor of Arts in policing, and you'll be a professional police officer. So again, what do you think about some of these opportunities? I am really keen on bringing out, like I've said, those opportunities that are not always obvious, but where the UK is still desperate to get staff. Many of these opportunities, obviously, that I share on here, they do offer visa sponsorship, to overseas candidates as well, especially if you're already in the UK. Look out for those opportunities, because there's a lot of support out there. It's really just knowing how to get started. So if you know anybody that can benefit from this, please do share with them. I hope you found it helpful. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't be a stranger on here. Hit that subscribe button so that you're the first to be notified when I drop a new video. But also, if you haven't joined my newsletter, it's completely free. If you check the comment section below, once there's any updates, new information, I send directly to your inbox. But if you need my individualized, that tailored and personalized support, then consider joining my private coaching program, and I can support you with the entire journey and process to make sure that you get your dream job and that you succeed, you excel, you thrive, and you just enjoy life here. So, are you going to apply for this opportunity? You need that implementation, and I need the commitment. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I will implement. And then when you've applied and everything, if there's any challenges, come and leave a comment and say I've applied or whatever has happened. So I've done lots of videos on here about different UK visas, different job opportunities, study for free, and all of that, work from home jobs, side hustle ideas. Do check them out. Share this with your contacts so that they too can benefit. Thank you for your time. I'll see you in the next video.